small group of united Muscovites have been campaigning to city and state authorities, and it's all over ownership of a local city park.
Primetime's Jacob Greaves went to find out more, as their protests finally seem to be paying off.
This may seem like a quiet retreat to escape the rigours of the city, but not all is at peace here.
Here is my office right here.
Victor is one of many local residents gathered in a small park in the centre of Moscow to voice his anger.
I was telling my colleagues that we have a nice place nearby where we can have, meetings and brainstorming outside. And when we moved here, I realized that it's locked.
The source of their frustrations, the closure of the Morozoski park to the public. It's something they've been struggling to reverse for some time.
The local community has been lobbying to gain public access to this park for 10 years now. But since 2010, they stepped it up a notch, taking their course to the State Duma. And it seems like they're finally being listened to.
The Public Prosecution Office has ruled that the deal to transfer ownership of the Morozovsky Park, sanctioned by the Moscow government, is illegal.
It's been a long battle, fought through petitions and people power. But even with this latest ruling, the conflict is far from over. The current owners have proven reluctant to relinquish control, despite a court order. And nearby residents have complained the park's only being opened when officials show their face. It's a situation that means the local community are still being denied a family area they see as theirs.
It's about the future of my children. The situation with parks and with illegal public property takeover has grown very acute lately. Buildings get taken over and it's very hard to prove the truth because of corruption and issues like this.
Now empty, this area was once a popular family park, but a recently erected wall has kept its former visitors locked out. In its heyday, it featured a children's kindergarten and was the setting for several Soviet-era films, resulting in its classification as a state cultural site. But that didn't stop former Moscow Mayor Yuri Lushkov from leasing the land and accompanying building back in 2001, with construction firm Interstroy proving the benefactor. Ever since, local community leaders have claimed it was never Mr. Lushkov's to hand over.
We still have a battle to fight over the mansion, which is part of the park. I think that the construction company Interstroy will try to employ all their capacities and resources to appeal against this decision and keep this mansion. But I believe that together with the active citizens, we'll be able to appeal to the top officials of our country and prevent any illegal decisions.
Their demands don't end there. Once open to the public, they want Mayor Sergei Sobyanin to return the park to its former glory, erecting a place for children to play. And then they plan to turn their attention to other disputes in the city, employing similar tactics, with the local community being the main weapon in their arsenal. Jacob Greaves, Primetime Russia, RT.
Ha! In the face of everyone who says that Russians are very apathetic and never fight for anything, see, fighting for a park just because it's pretty and they want to go out and brainstorm there.
Yeah, they are putting up some resistance, but I've got to say, I know that things happen slowly. That's how I'm told. Things happen slowly, but get there in the end in Russia. But 10 years to open a park officially, it's ridiculous. Well, crazy.
What's his name? He was a bit difficult to deal with.
Ah, yes, the guy who we forget.